Now to the drought emergency in 2 spots in the Bay Area with some of the toughest drought restrictions in years.
KPIX5's Max Darrow tells us other water districts could soon follow suit. Max?
Yeah, despite the recent rains, the drought is not over yet, and now more customers throughout the Bay Area may have to make a decision between conserving water and conserving their cash. Tough drought restrictions are now in place in much of the South Bay and in parts of the North Bay. San Jose Water and Marin Water customers have a choice: cut back or pay up. The 2.7 million people in the Bay Area who rely on San Francisco water will likely be in a similar boat come next April. SF Water is asking customers to limit their usage by 10% from 2019-2020 levels, or they'll face a surcharge of up to 5% of their bill. The Alameda County Water District supplies about 84,000 people in Newark, Union City, and Fremont. Next week, they'll consider declaring a water shortage emergency, which could lead to future discussions about stage rates. Juanita Chiswick lives in Union City and just replaced her lawn with turf.
Things have changed, and with the climate change, it's really going to change more. So I think I'm going to be really happy that I have the artificial turf.
The East Bay Municipal Utility District serves 1.4 million customers in the East Bay. Its reservoirs are currently at 58% of full capacity. For now, they're not imposing tougher restrictions than they already have in place, but spokesperson Andrea Polk says that doesn't mean they won't if the drought gets even worse.
The decision about whether or not we're going to need additional, more severe drought restrictions, that decision is based on how much water we have and how much water people are using.
Different Bay Area cities get water from different sources, and some sources are better than others.
James Greenhall lives in Belmont, one of the nearly 30,000 customers who relies on the Mid-Penn Water District. A spokesperson there says voluntary conservation requests have paid off, and they have no plans to put additional restrictions in place. Neither does the Contra Costa Water District, which supplies around 500,000 folks there.
So, Max, aside from saving a few bucks, are there any other incentives in place for people to conserve?
Liz, it's probably a good time to check with your water provider because some places are offering rebates for people who take extra steps to conserve. East Bay Mud, for example, is giving some kind of rebate for folks who move away from having a traditional lawn. Liz?
All right, Max, thanks.